I think more than anything, he's just doing a better job of pitching. Backing off a little bit, changing speeds, hitting the spots. He was going a little hard there when things weren't going well, and I think he'll say the same. It's just better for him to back off a little bit and pitch, and that's who he is now. But he has been throwing the ball well, and he got up there pretty good in his pitch count today, but still maintained his command, his stuff, and just did a great job because this pen's been used quite a bit. And it was that series we had in Arizona, had a lot of guys up, a lot of guys in the game, so he did a nice job of helping give some guys a break.
Bruce, what did you think over here? What did you think of the defense in the last few innings of the game when you had the bullpen in there?
Yeah, they play great. You're in a close game like that. It's that defense that usually plays a part in a win. And Greeny, that's a big play. That saves us a run. Now it's a one-run game. But Crawford, he just has played outstanding ball. All year. But that series he had in Arizona, and of course the plays today. But really, all of them, great job in the outfield. Mac. He's getting some playing time, taking advantage of it. These guys we brought up have really done a nice job of pitching in, helping out.
Kind of the first look you've had with Romo there with the hard throwers. What do you think of the way this bullpen can be going forward when he's there with Osich and Law and Strickland and those guys?
Yeah, he's gonna help out. His experience, commands the ball well, and his first time out, I'm pretty sure he was pretty amped up to get back out there, but showed some good sliders. He just got the presence you like in a pen that's going to help you in those late innings because he's not afraid. He's got the experience to help you out there, and now he can help out with the Guerins and Strickland's, and those guys have been used a lot. So, you saw me bring Law in. So we really have 4 or 5 guys. I'm comfortable using that 7th and 8th inning. It's going to allow them to rest some more. But and we'll see how it goes. He could be the 8th inning guy, but I'd like to, get a couple more outings under his belt.
You mentioned the outfield play. Peavy gave up a lot of fly balls today. How difficult was it for the outfielders in the conditions today?
It's tough. The wind, the sun. This is a tough outfield in a day game. And now, when the wind starts blowing, it makes it that much tougher. You saw them too. They were calling balls and then drifting another 15, 20 feet. That's how much the wind was blowing up there. And I had 2 young kids on the corners, and Angel, who hadn't played center all year, now he's got to go to center field. So it wasn't an easy day for those guys, but nice job they did.
Considering the way Arenado has hit against you guys since the beginning of last year, is any game that you keep him in the park and he doesn't have an RBI a good day?
Well, I guess, yeah. If you look at what his numbers are, and he's a great player. You got to make pitches, but you look at his defense, and of course the way he swings the bat. He's one of the best players in the game, and he took advantage of some pitches today, but. For some reason, we do make some mistakes going against him, and he doesn't miss them.
The All-Stars are going to be announced tomorrow. What are you expecting to hear?
Well, I know a little bit now, but we had some great candidates here. We'll wait and see what the announcement is, but we had some pitchers here, had some great first half. Bumgarner, Cueto, of course, Posey, in the voting. But as far as the rest of it, you look at Bell, Crawford, some really good candidates, to make that team, and we'll see what happens. Hope I didn't leave somebody out. Did I, Matt?
I'm sorry if I've missed this, but have you announced a starting rotation for the weekend, and will Bumgarner's status be affected at all if he gets an announcement tomorrow?
No. We'll see how the game goes tomorrow. We have some flexibility with this, so but with the Suarez going down, that took away a little flexibility. So they were lined up, but we'll see how it goes next couple of days.
But if Bumgarner were to make the team tomorrow, that wouldn't impact your decision at all.
No, your priorities here. Obviously, you want these guys to have a chance to pitch in the game, but you're here to win. You're here to hopefully win a championship, get to the postseason, whatever. And so the All-Star game, it's one of the premier events in baseball. You want these guys to be able to participate, but you can't change your rotation around so these guys can pitch in that game. If it works out, fine. And I certainly want my guys to play. I want them to pitch in it, but I'm not going to move the rotations just so they can pitch in it.
When we were talking about the roster move before the game, you kind of hinted at Span possibly maybe needing some time off. Are you more optimistic about him than maybe you were a few hours ago?
Yeah, Alex, actually, we were, in a little bit of a box there, and Span could be much better tomorrow. I told you about he got the injections, the trigger point injection. So we'll see how it is tomorrow, and if we don't see significant improvement, then we can change that, and then he could go in the DL. But we just felt at this point, with Suarez, he's not available for 3-4 days. So let's go this way, and if Span can go, then we have another player.